today we have a book report, and it is 12/10/17, and it is due on 12/11/17. So you better go to the library, find a chapter book, and read it, and be back here by 11:30, and then we'll do our report in class. Book report, go!
Hey, do you mind if I sit down and look at some book report grades?
Go ahead.
Well, I have a big book report due tomorrow, and I still haven't read any books. Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah.
Why is there a SpongeBob book by it?
I don't know. What are sponges?
Well, SpongeBob is a sponge. I did a book presentation last year on sponges. I could help you learn about them.
Well, they sound interesting, so I want to.
There is so much to learn about them, you'll be amazed.
Is there more to learn about than a cow? Because that's a lot.
Well, I don't know, but I remember I might not know everything.
I know. Let's get started.
Well, they live in most freshwater habitats, but they can also live in saltwater, and they're mostly actually found in saltwater, such as the ocean and the sea.
That's very interesting, but what do they eat?
They filter feed, which means they have water running through them, and they filter things such as plankton and other small things through it in the water, and they eat the plankton and stuff out of the water.
Cool.
Well, do you want to learn about some animal features?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Well, some of their animal features is they do not have head, arms, legs, or other inside organs.
That's weird.
Sponges are very wide, but they can be many shapes and colors. And they don't have to be that wide, but most of them are actually pretty wide. They can grow, and they're kind of like living crust. Have you ever heard of crustaceans?
No.
That's kind of what it reminds me of. You should look that up one day.
Okay.
The sponge has two openings. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you only had one opening? I have. I'm glad they have two. One to come in and one to come out. They may follow the shape of what they're going off of. So, like, they may follow the shape of the rock they're going off of, or the plant they're going off of. Well, maybe we could learn about their diet?
Okay.
They do eat plankton, and remember, they filter feed, like I said before. Do you remember what filter feeding is?
Nope.
Well, filter feeding is where the water cycles through them, and they take plankton and other small animals out of that water and eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, they take plankton and other small sea animals out of their water. They don't really eat big sea animals. And they cannot make their own food. That's why they filter feed.
What about their movements?
Sure. Well, they mostly stick to plants and rocks beneath the water, so they don't really move that much. They may move if they filter feed, but not really. Adult sponges don't move at all. Maybe baby sponges, they maybe can switch rocks, but adult sponges don't switch rocks at all. They're set on one plant or rock.
That's weird. I would hate to not move.
I know, it seems kind of weird. Well, there's one sponge that I thought was pretty interesting. It's called a purple tube sponge. And it would fit into the sponge group because it mostly lives in salt water, and it can live in fresh water though. It filter feeds, and it lives on rocks and plants.
Wow.
That's really cool. Well, I think that's a summary of what you need to learn about sponges. Do you think? Well, there's a lot of other things you need to know about sponges which don't really fit into movement, activity, diet. However, they just fit into other cool things, such as there's 5,000 different species of sponges, even more than that. And they're the simplest invertebrate group. Well, another interesting fact that doesn't really fit into any of those things is there was fossils of sponges found over 500 million years ago. Can you believe that? That's awesome. All these sponge facts I think look really cool. And that's all I got for sponges today. See ya later.